Hello and welcome to Paper Plays Julie K.
Welcome everyone, and thanks so much for stopping by. Today I'm going to do some collaging in a collage weekly planner. I purchased this planner off of Etsy from Margarete Miller. She's a wonderful collage artist where she mixes all sorts of different papers to make beautiful collages. And last year, on and off throughout the year, I did watch Gail Agostinelli here on YouTube, and she worked in a planner from Margarete Miller last year, and she also did a Christmas one this year too. And basically what this planner does is it helps you be a little bit more creative with your collages. It gives you weekly prompts on each page to try and do some sort of collage. It makes you kind of step out of your comfort level a little bit, I guess, and just kind of a little bit of a mental exercise. And so Margarete Miller does talk about collage art and what collage can do for you. So if you do have the book, it's interesting reading. And so each week I'll be working on this, and you guys will have to let me know if you like to watch how I put my collages together, or if you're just more interested in maybe a project share, and maybe monthly I share with you what I do. You'll just have to leave me some feedback. For a little bit though, I will do my collages with you guys, and I will speed up the parts that are kind of boring, I guess, if I'm just gluing or something. But my plan is to just do all the weekly prompts, and then next year I will go ahead and write in the dates, and then I'll go ahead and use the actual calendar part next year as my calendar. But for now, I'm just going to do one page, and that's I know when I watched Gail Agostinelli last year, she did both pages. She decorated both. I'm just going to decorate the left-hand page. So Margarete Miller has kind of one little piece already put on there for you that's scanned in, or whatever, a vintage piece, whether it's a ledger or a sewing pattern, or, you know, some handwriting, some foreign language handwriting, just, you know, some different stuff. And so this week's assignment or prompts for this first week is something magical, time, translucent paper such as tracing paper, vellum, tissue paper, some sort of furniture with legs, something triangular, and then as a bonus, a place. So I guess when I read through it, the bonus is you can use the bonus if you didn't have one of the items above there. And again, part of my thinking for this too is I'm going to try really hard. I've been a crafter for over 20 years, so I have a pretty huge stash of stuff, and so I'm going to try to use stuff that I already have in my stash without having to print off anything or purchase a magazine or anything like that. So that's kind of my plan. So before today's video, I did go through and grab a couple of things. I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm going to do, but for something magical, I did find this scrapbooking paper, and it has fairies, and so I think fairies are kind of magical. So I'll maybe use one of these little fairies, maybe this top portion here, and tear it up. Something for time, I did dig out a couple of rubber stamps, so I should be able to incorporate one of these stamps somehow into the collage. The next one, it did say translucent paper, and I have this vellum right here that's really pretty. Or I also have this pack from Tim Holtz. It's an ephemera pack for vellum. It's an expedition one, and it's full of vellum pieces that I got from a friend. So I could use those too, but I think I want to use this one. I've had this piece in my stash for a long time. And furniture with legs, I did find another rubber stamp that I have that's this cute little chair. And then also when I was digging through stuff, I found these stamp tickets that I stamped a long time ago on scrapbooking paper. So I was thinking I would be able to stamp the chair into that ticket. So that's what I'm thinking for that. Something triangular. And the first thing I thought about is in my collection, I do have some like triangle postage stamps that I bought a long time ago off of eBay. And so I'll be able to incorporate hopefully one of those triangular postage stamps into my collage. And then the bonus, it says place, and I did dig out a rubber stamp that says Paris, but all these postage stamps do come from different countries, so that can also be considered a place. So I don't think I necessarily need to use this one. And then I also just grabbed, I have some extra cardstock and papers off on my side of my desk in case I need them for extra layering, because she did say you could add another layer of paper or do whatever you need to do on the collage, so I might add other things. And so this is going to definitely be an interesting collage, because I don't think that I would normally layer all this stuff together on a piece or on a card or in a journal page that I've been creating. So I think to start with, I might just tear these fairies out, and I'm trying to decide if I want to do it with the ruler or just tear it by hand. I think I'm just going to tear it by hand and see what that looks like, I guess. So that still might fit in there. And so we have this vellum piece that I could layer on there somehow. So that would maybe work. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp my furniture piece. And I'm just using some Memento Tuxedo Black ink for this. That one's kind of cute. That one has like a little hedgehog on it or something. I do like the purple color. This one has a little kayaker on it. So I think for sure I'm going to use this cute little postage stamp. It looks like a little hedgehog or something on it. And this one does come from Mongolia, so that would also count as a place. So again, I can do some sort of collaging with that. And then what else was there? So something with time. So I could stamp one of these somewhere else and maybe add this behind something. So I'm going to stamp this on, I think I have some neutral colored paper. Otherwise I have some pink paper too that I could do. I think I'll do the neutral colored paper. So I'll stamp that and then cut that out and see where we're at. And I think just to add a little bit more color to my project, I'm using this Perfect Plum Stampin' Up! Pad for another project, and it's just sitting here. So I think I'm just going to ink a couple of my edges just to add a little more color to the layout and see if I like that a little bit better. So I did just go ahead and add another piece of scrapbooking paper that I had sitting on my desk, and I think that's going to be my layout. So I'm going to go ahead and just call that good. I don't want to think about this too much. Again, it's just to try and be a little creative about mixing and matching things that you normally wouldn't mix and match or lay out together. And so while it's not perfect, I think it's going to have to work, I guess. And I do have this stamp too, so I could maybe stamp at the end. I might stamp that too there at the very end. I kind of like that. So I think I'm going to lay this out. I think I like that layout for now. I think I like this down here better than up there. So I'm going to go ahead and glue everything down. All right, that didn't turn out too bad. So here is kind of my finished layout. And again, the prompts were to do something magical. My fairies, time. I have the clock plus the word time. Translucent paper. I have vellum in the background. Furniture with legs. So I do have a little chair that I stamped on that ticket. Something triangular, the postage stamp, and the bonus for a place. And the postage stamp is from Mongolia, so that can be a place. And so I think my first little collage turned out okay. Again, if you guys want to give me feedback, if you'd rather just see like a monthly project share of what all my collages look like, or if you like to watch my process of how I lay stuff out, let me know. For the next couple episodes, I'll definitely probably share my process as I go and record. But again, I think this is going to be a fun little challenge for me to kind of break out of my normal and try something new, and working with collage pieces and adding things together that I normally wouldn't add to. Hopefully this helps keep me down a creative path. And until next time, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day and happy crafting.